Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. Yes, this is another episode of the Cop Diaries. It's a chance for me to see how far I can push this team into scoring goals. 3 games have been played. We scored 18 goals. Yes, and there's one game I will always try and feature is a match against the Swans. Yes, we're going to be traveling to the Liberty Stadium. It's drizzling a bit. We are going to be playing against Swansea, and what a start we've had. It's been 3 wins on the trot, 18 goals scored, and everybody's getting in on the act. We've got Firmino now with a few goals to his name. He scored 2 goals in the Super Cup and then banged in 2 more in the match against Middlesbrough. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain joined in with chipped in with 1 goal. Mo Salah scored 4 goals. Joel Matip with another goal. And in our next match against Crystal Palace, Firmino scored a hat-trick. Trent Alexander got in on the act, and another 5-0 win came against West Ham. Mo Salah with 2, Firmino with 2. So these boys are off. They're flying. Roberto Firmino is leading with the highest average rating of 8.76. This is crazy. We also have a new player in our squad. His name is Naby Keita. He has joined the club. Now the boys are traveling away. I just wanted to cover, basically, did I do anything different? That's what people might be wondering. Did I change anything? No, it's still the same system. We had the Ox playing here: Firmino, Salah, Keita, Amrit Can, Henderson, Moreno, Matip, De Ligt, and Klein in this match. And then in the match against Crystal Palace, not too much different. We had Mane, Firmino, Salah, Keita, Milner, Henderson, Moreno, Matip, De Ligt, Alexander-Arnold. That was that bunch of players. So really, our next match is going to be against Swansea, and it's going to be a league game. We'll intersperse. We'll probably do 1 show every 7 matches or so. It's just a tactic I think people are more interested in. It's how I've set this up. If you want to get details on the system, the Red Pharaoh tactic, well, it's in the first few episodes where I explain the logic of the system and I go into all the settings of the individual players. I don't really change very much, the only things I tweak, and the reason why I do these walkthroughs is because you can see what changes I make to the system as I play. If I need to make changes, these are the changes that I make, and a lot of it has got to do with personnel and any changes I want to make on that. And this season, transfer history, as you can see, only Naby Keita joined us. The rest of the players are either out on loan. Danny Ward is gone. Other than that, no big changes. We haven't gone in and spent money on any players. In terms of players with potential, we have a few, but I'm not jumping up and down and going, oh my goodness, this is nowhere near my Ajax save in terms of player development. I've got Camille Grabara. I'm not jumping up and down over him. So as far as the youngsters are concerned, the ones who are really good, they're playing in the first team. And as you can see, the under 18s, I've got a good mind to just command click everything here and release all of them and see what pops into the system, right? So we won't do that too soon. I think it's a bit late to do it now. It's already September, so I'll probably wait until next season. Towards the end of the season, I'm gonna let all of these players go and see what the game has in store for me. In terms of training, well, team training is balanced, high attacking movement, nothing. It's just the start of the season. We only have one tactic. We use the Red Pharaoh. As you can see, there's nothing else. Red Pharaoh, completely familiar. The boys know the system inside out. We've been using it, and we're flying through the season. They're very comfortable with the season. That's about it. So let's get cracking with 7 days away. Hopefully nobody gets injured. Well, the Swansea scouting report is in. Defensive, flexible. Why am I not surprised? Winger, fullback, retracted fullbacks. Fabianski playing as a goalkeeper, probably on defense with one. Finn Bogason. Now that is a name from the past. He was in one of my saves. I used him, cheap forward, to get into the game. I mean, I think he makes for a great. In this, his ratings are a bit different. This Icelandic's ratings are a lot different, but I think in my save we used Finn Bogason for a while. He did okay, and then after that he stopped scoring, and then I had to let him go. The thing about Liverpool in the save is because of the Naby Keita coming to the club, you won't have any money in the transfer budget, which is 2018. We got $0. We've been given no money for the transfer market. So it's kind of cool because I didn't plan on going to the transfer market. So you've only got like a buffer of like about £300,000 per week. And so I'm avoiding giving any players improved contractual terms because if I do, we'll be in trouble. Here we go again. Everybody wants a new contract. This man, I can't afford to give you new terms. So everybody is getting the same treatment from me. They're all coming with the champions of England, with the champions of Europe, and all they see is dollar signs in their eyes. Well, the under 18s are also using the red Pharaoh system. And they're not playing too well. So I guess this is important to understand. The tactic that I'm using is very specific. You know, I have this thing about using this tactic, and you got to be very careful with the players that you put into your system. So we've got Milner, Keita, Henderson, Mane, Firmino, Salah, Robertson, and Klein. These are the players. But right now we also have to consider the fact that we've got a big match coming up for Europe, and there are some players I don't wanna push them so hard in this game, so we're gonna rest a few of these players. Jorginho Wijnaldum, he could play against Swansea, but we've got James Milner. I'm using him as he's okay, he still can play. Naby Keita is a new player, so we use him once in a while, but for this match I'm going to ask Jorginho Wijnaldum to play instead of Naby Keita, so we rest the super fast Naby Keita. And then on the flanks we've got Joe Gomez. He picked up a knock, so I'm going to rest him. I'm going to start with Alberto Moreno. So it's rotation. I do that a fair bit because there is no real point in me going out there and putting my best players out. I mean, I definitely want Salah and Firmino to play, but the rest of the positions I'm going to rotate players in there, and we want to try and avoid injuries as far as possible. In central defense, we already lost Dejan Lovren for the season. He's out for not for the season, for 2 weeks. Joe Gomez will be coming in because we need cover as a central defender, so we're gonna give some of these players a break. Strikers, then we're gonna give Mr. Trent Alexander-Arnold a break. I'm quite lucky to have this. Is a lot of depth in the squad, so no worries here. Swansea against Liverpool. The opposition instructions are always the same. I close the back line down and I tackle them hard. And we do a team talk. We're all getting excited about the coming game against Inter Milan. After this match, we've got a match against Inter Milan in the Champions League. Then after that Champions League match, we've got a huge game against Chelsea at home. So these are all big games. Woodburn already, he's getting in trouble early. Okay, Maximovic plays it out to Andre Ayew. Andre Ayew goes. This will be Nathaniel Klein. Great header. Ki Song-yi. Ayew, Lucas. Wow, early signs. Swansea are testing the waters in Liverpool's area. So this is new for me. I haven't had a team attack me in a while. This is not looking good for me. I've never been attacked. Come on, how dare you? Swans, you're attacking me? You're supposed to succumb to our firepower. Clyde looks out, says Salah. Salah reminds me that Firmino can miss from there. Yes, I'm nursing a cold again. Mawson to Fabianski. A great read of the game. Henderson to Alberto Wijnaldum. Henderson back to Woodburn. Woodburn, the youngster, he has to play a lot of games. I need him to develop. Alberto Moreno, offside. 4 minutes in. Have we done anything? Klukas, free kick. Oh, we're messing about in our own box, boys. Wijnaldum clears the danger. It's off to Woodburn. Woodburn has the... Come on, Woody. Alberto Moreno plays it to Henderson. Back to Wijnaldum. Looks for Firmino. Firmino inside the box. But what a challenge from Mawson. He gets it out from under the feet. Milner with a corner goes wide. Mo Salah picks up the pieces. Mo Salah We're trying to get him to score 65 goals this season. That's the reason why I'm playing the Cop Diaries. I want to see if it's possible. Henderson. I mean, I have done like a lot of goals in a season for one player, but I mean, not in FM18, not even in FM15. So it's kind of interesting how far I can push this team. Finn Bogason and Ayu. Look at that. Okay, this is great reading by Matip. Donnarumma onto Nathaniel. Klein to Henderson. Henderson back to Klein. Now to Woodburn. Plays it to Gini Wijnaldum. Plays it out to Henderson. Woodburn again with the ball. Back down to Matip. To Milner. To Woodburn. Looks around for support. Finds Alberto Moreno. Crosses the ball into the box. Matip. Now to Woodburn, to Henderson. Liverpool looking to carve them open. Klein inside the box, shoots. Fabianski makes another save. All right, we're beginning to see glimpses of the Red Pharaoh tactic coming together. It's Woodburn trying to smash that from outside the box. He loves all these long-range attempts. Okay, all right. Things not really working out the way I would have hoped, so could I tweak the system a bit? Yes, they are very defensive, that's for sure. So we could go fairly wide now. Encourage a bit more attacks down the flanks. Henderson with the ball. Woodburn, Alberto Moreno crossing the ball. Mo Salah, Gini Wijnaldum, Henderson back to Woodburn. Woodburn shoots from range. Yes, Swansea are doing a very good job. This is what the Swans defending for their lives. Fabianski, I mean, we have scored 18 goals in 3 years, so I'm not surprised. Good header there. Ki Seung-yi, Andre Ayew over the top, easily read by De Ligt. Who was, we played the offside trap. De Ligt to Woodburn. Woodburn looks down the flank, sees Alberto Moreno making the run, crosses, corner. 70 minutes. We are still trying to unlock the Swans. Crosses back into the box. Fabianski with the easy catch. All right, Maximovic key back to Ayew. Can't play those kind of passes against my defense. No over-the-top balls. I don't think we're going to have a problem over the top balls. Henderson out to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum finds Alberto Moreno. Goes down the flanks. Again, Firmino. Okay, what can we do? Small little tweaks. Milner with the corner. Into the box it goes. Mo Salah rising up. Woodburn. Gini Wijnaldum. Back to Woodburn. Crossing it. De Ligt. The Swans are one of the first few teams to deny me a goal within the first half. I mean, first 20 minutes of a half. Damn shit, I was expecting a rout. Klein. Into the box. They clear the danger. We are literally asking the questions, and the Swans are defending very well. Henderson. Into the box it goes. Again. Lucas. Roam from positions. It's a tactical change. They're playing well, the Swans. We are trying to drag them out of position. Gini Wijnaldum back to Woodburn. To Moreno. Shoots. The keeper makes a great save. Matip. Again, we go back to unlock this defense. Henderson to Gini Wijnaldum. Back to Woodburn. I would love to rest Salah and Firmino. Milner to Henderson. Looks for Salah. Salah drops back. It's a free kick. Somebody was offside, I think. Insua with the throw. Finn Bogason holds the ball up. Gini Wijnaldum. Key to Lucas. Back to Key. Ayew now they're trying to find their way past the Liverpool defense. Oh! Ooh, that was close. Fimbo. Well tracked inside the box. Woodburn now to Henderson. Henderson plays it out wide to Klein. Klein goes down the flanks. Right, tactics. He's on attack. Yeah, what else can I do? He's already on an attack duty. Henderson. Tuan ZB. Woodburn. The Swans are playing so well. Ayew reads that. Bogason. Insua crossing it. Matip reads that. Firmino now. It's a chance to a counter. Come on, Firmino. Skip one. He looks for Alberto Moreno. The Moreno crosses. Woodburn with the ball. Ay. Shish kebabs. Milner with the corner. Come on. That was red. Back to Alberto Moreno. He's having a bloody useless game. Oh, Woodburn. But I need to rest the rest of the players, right? So they're not here. So if it's a penalty. Ha! Mohamed Salah steps up for the penalty. We get a penalty. We finally score. I mean, the Swans have been defending really well, and we finally break through and get a goal from the penalty spot. Fibogasa to Roque Mesa, back to Ayew, to Key. The question now is, how are they going to play? I noticed some changes to some of the duties. See, this guy is a bit further up, so Insua is not playing as a defense duty anymore. Well, Firmino has 6.4. Can you believe that? This is one of the worst ratings I've seen Firmino have. Key, Lucas to Insua. Alright, what we're going to do now is I'm going to remove row from positions. Because right now, they have to look for they have to try and score. Ayew to Dalit. Back to Donnarumma. Brings the ball out to Dalit. Finds Henderson. Gets it to Woodburn. Now to Gini Wijnaldum. Back to Henderson. Out to Nathaniel Clyde. Oh, what a stupidissimo pass. Corner. Henderson to take this. Clear. The Swans are the first team. They have become the first team to play so well against us. Denying us chances in and around the box. Clyde to Henderson, back to Clyde. Clyde to Henderson. Henderson. Oh, this is the useless Alberto Moreno. Plays it out to Insua. Now to Ayew. To Lucas. Back to Ayew. Down the line, but Dalit reads that. Plays it back to the keeper, Donnarumma. Down to Joel Matip. To Gini Wijnaldum. To Milner. To Henderson. Henderson out wide he goes. Mo Salah can't get to that. The idea was there. Execution not so good. Kisugi. Ayew with the ball. Lucas. Kisugi. Great read. Fibogasa is offside. I'm actually wondering where Virgil van Dijk is. I haven't played the game. I need to check. Wonder where my Virgil van Dijk is. Well, okay. Gini Wijnaldum 74%. Jordan Henderson 75%. This is not good. So we have to make some changes at halftime. All these 74, 75s, they've got to be substituted. Alright, so Gini, Jordan Henderson, you come off. We'll put in Omri Chan. Then we've got Gini Wijnaldum for Naby Keita. And then we'll bring on... those are the changes that we'll make. The rest of the changes we'll save. Dressing room. I'm far from pleased with what I've seen it from you guys. It's only a 1-0 lead. Milner to Alberto Moreno. Plays it out to Woodburn. Back to Omri Chan. Finds Naby Keita. Out wide. What a ball from Naby Keita to Clyde down. That's what I want to see. Omri Chan. The ball goes to Dalit. Finds Matip. Matip to Woodburn. Back to Omri Chan. Omri Chan to Naby Keita. What a cross! Salah couldn't bury that. Okay, Firmino is not playing well, but we can't take him off. I'm going to have to demand more from my boys. Whether that shot works or not, leaves something is a mystery to me. Okay, 49 minutes. Dalit to Matip. Back to Omri Chan. Now to Woodburn. You can see the wingback making his run. Mo Salah with the wingback on the right. Clyde wins that back. Keita with the ball. Finds Clyde. Keita with... gets into the box. Takes a shot. Pot shot goes wild. Liverpool won. The Swans 0. Everybody's playing like dog shit. It's unbelievable. Look at the Swans play. A header straight into the hands of the keeper. I have to say, the Swans have played really well. This is a really good performance from Swansea. They're making it very hard for us. I mean, this game is still, it can still end up a draw. We're only a 1-0 lead. Liverpool are about to blow it against Swansea. 77 minutes. Still wondering about whether I should take Ben Woodburn off. The Swans have been absolutely magnificent. Alberto Moreno down to Woodburn. Woodburn to Keita. Keita to Milner. Milner to Omre Can. Now to Woodburn. Woodburn back to Keita. Keita's options wide, but he doesn't use them. Omre Can back to Woodburn. Milner now. Omre Can. They are trying to move this rigid Swans defense into the box. It goes. Mo Salah has to pick up the pieces. Not a perfect cross. Back to Klein. Omre Can is wide. That's how well they are defending. Yeah, I'm impressed with Swansea. Over the top, there we go, Matip to pick up the pieces. No problem. Donnarumma back to De Ligt, now to Milner, now to Omre Can, to Mo Salah, Woodburn to Keita. Keita out to Clyde. Clyde slides it to Salah. It's another penalty, yes. A second penalty. Mo Salah will take this penalty to 2 penalties. The Swans, defensively, they were solid. It's just they gave up penalties. That's the only reason why we win this match. Insua is going to be sent off. And Salah scores his second goal. I feel sorry for Swansea. They played so well in this game. I mean, they had me cracking my head. So I'm pretty impressed with Swansea. But now, I mean, they're 1 goal down. 1 man down, rather. I had a save where I had 3 penalties and my penalty taker missed one of them, so he missed a hat-trick of penalties. Maksimovic, Keita does brilliantly. Alberto Moreno, Woodburn doesn't get there. Ki Sugi through to Borja. Borja comes driving at the defense, but I think the players are playing on fourth. Yeah, they just we've done enough to beat Swansea. So it's a pretty half decent performance. I guess I'm very impressed with Swansea. They become the first side to make it a hard fight for us. We still haven't conceded a goal. Swansea now making it a tough match. We needed 2 penalties in this to get to beat Swansea. And as you can see, Mo Salah has now scored 5 goals. I mean, I don't know. They say 10 goals in the season, yeah, but look at Firmino's goal scoring record. And then we got Mo Salah here as well. Well, the boys are off to a pretty good solid start in the league. 4 wins out of 4, and I'm looking forward to what our Champions League adventures are going to be like. I hope that you guys can join me again for the next edition of the Cop Diaries with the Red Pharaoh tactic. If you have any questions, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted to FM.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. Please excuse the stuffed nose. I'm doing my best here. I don't know where I got this stuffed nose from. I was just talking about allergies to my friend and it just hit me. For more information on how you can set up your own Red Pharaoh tactic, please watch the first few episodes of this Cop Diaries, because that's where I go and explain every single individual position and what's needed for those positions. So you guys take care, have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.